All right, I'm going to give you a short tour of the car. It's a 2017 Alfa Romeo 4C Coupe, and it's the rare configuration, carbon fiber roof, Akrapovic exhaust. These are the fan wheels, 10-spoke. Have the red painted Brembo brakes in the front, calipers. The entire front, top, sides, except for the side skirts and rear bumper are protected with the PPF. You can see a line right here. Pretty typical on these because of the curvature in the front bumper. So you will see a little line here. The only mark that's on it is a small nick right underneath. Definitely be careful on speed bumps. You know, the car's very stiff. So that was the only nick that I've gotten. But other than that, it's in incredible condition. Just under 9,000 miles. These are the original tires from Pirelli. Still good, a lot of grip. Even the mirrors, so this has the track pack, and the carbon fiber mirror covers are included, and they are PPF'd. Even the door handles, you can see. Side skirts, they have the original, you know, the factory PPF, so it's kind of underneath as well. And rear quarter is protected with PPF as well. Rear bumper is not. All the forward-facing surfaces are. So you have the rare titanium Akrapovic exhaust. You can see how it's starting to change colors, which I think is incredible. As the titanium gets hot, it turns that bluish purple, as you know. Now these cars are really cool. It kind of shares a couple parts bin items with other cars. So if you look at the rear view lights, or the backup lights, they're from a Dodge Viper Gen 5. And that's even PPF'd as well. That's to cool the transmission. So every duct is functional on this car. So the cool thing is this engine lid hatch is from a 360 Ferrari. Has the carbon spoiler. Just prop this up. So they tried to go with lightweight options. So you do have a prop rod, very old school. You can see it has the emission control, one tag there, and so I do have all the items. This is like the inflator kit. This is the manual. I have the red car cover. It's never been out of the cover and put on. I just keep it garaged. Everything is stock, as you can see. Just cleaned up. Looks good. Still smells new. Show you inside. So I don't know if these are aftermarket, but I really like the look. I ran into a group of 4C guys, and they love the Alfa sticker, because it is a sticker. It's right on top of the PPF. So there's factory PPF here, factory PPF here. You can see the carbon. It's in great shape. I just vacuumed, so you'll probably see some lines in the carpet. And it has the leather, the upgraded leather interior. So stitched door panels. It's a little bit dirty. I didn't clean that too well. Let me get in. It has the microfiber seats. I did just vacuum it, so it shows a little bit of directional current there. All right, let's get in. So I'm tall, so just bear with me. Try and do it gracefully. Okay. Now we're in the driver's seat. Everything is factory. You know, I don't even put any coating or anything on the dash. Just clean it with a microfiber cloth. You can see I have the temporary inspection or temporary registration from California, which has expired because they hate me. There's like a little bit of a pocket down there. That's about it, really. Let's see, that's clean. That's how you would shift. I don't know if you've ever driven one, but you know, to put it in gear, you start off kind of in neutral, and then you push 1 to go, and of course reverse. It automatically starts in automatic, and I like to drive in manual, so I like to use the paddles. So let's turn it on quickly. There we go. So I just changed the oil, and I got it taken care of by an independent Alfa Romeo shop out here, and he's incredible. He has 2 Alfa 4Cs already. He has one with a 2 engine, and then one that's more, I think it's more stock than that one. But he lives locally to me, and he changed the oil, and sometimes the change oil light still comes on. He couldn't get it to reset for whatever reason. He showed me the program, and it wasn't resetting. So it comes on maybe every 5 minutes and then flashes and goes away. I have the paperwork for the oil change. He's also a good resource if you want to ask him about the car. I just had it there within a few weeks. So a couple other things with the Akrapovic exhaust. You do, every time you turn on the car, you start in the natural mode, which is the N, and to put it in dynamic, you open up the valves. So it shows dynamic is connected. It turns red. You can hear the exhaust is a lot louder. So I'll drive sometimes on the highway in natural, and when I get off the highway, or you know, if I want to go a little bit faster, I'll put it back in dynamic. So that's kind of my driving pattern. I've never used race mode, which I think you have to depress past the D in dynamic for about 5 seconds, and I think it'll turn it into race mode. But no need to drive it in race mode, at least from my experience. It's more for just cruising and back roads and just enjoying taking to car shows, really just showing it off because it's a very rare vehicle. So you know, they're not going to have any storage. It does have the subwoofer, so on the launch editions they had a little cubby there, but I'd rather have the subwoofer, have a little bit better sound system. That was an extra option, so I liked having that. But otherwise it's extremely stock. Haven't done anything to it, and I put about 5,300 miles on it since I bought it. It's been fun, reliable. You know, very rare at the car shows. I'll see multiple Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and I rarely run into another 4C. So that's why I liked having it. You have the exotic materials, carbon. You're basically surrounded by carbon in here. And this car is, you know, as close to new as you can get. They don't make the Coupe anymore. You probably saw that they stopped the Coupe in 2018. So this is a 2017, and they only made the carbon roof option and a Akrapovic exhaust for 17 and 18 for the Coupe. So I specifically looked for a car with carbon roof, and this is real carbon. It is wrapped. You can barely see. There's a little bit of a wrinkle to it, but other than that, it's well protected and in great shape. I think it really complements the lines on the car. That's why I went with it. I think, you know, if you're going to have a carbon tubbed car, you know, why not have all the carbon you can get on these cars? But essentially a quasi-exotic. You know, as I like to say, 2/3 of a Ferrari for 1/5 of the price. And these are holding their value and appreciating, so you can drive them and not lose any money. And you know, you have the joy of driving these things. They're like a street legal go-kart. I don't know if you've ever driven one, but they are a blast to drive, under 2,500 pounds. You know, so you've got great power to weight ratio, and you can tune them. I haven't done anything to the engine. It's completely stock. You can see the pearlescent paint. I don't have it in the sun, I just have the overhead light on, but you can see how the light dances off the paint, and that's even under the wrap. So when you take it out in the sun, this car really pops. And the carbon roof, of course, looks great. Carbon roof spoiler. Yeah, if you have any other questions or would like to see any other videos, let me know.